This is day 458 of Zohar Pshat. Today is Erev Yom Kippur. It's a few hours to Yom Kippur. It should be a Gemar Chasima Teva for all of Am Yisrael, Kolam Kulo. And if you do watch this clip at some point, if you could have me in mind, whether it's after Yom Kippur is also good. It's still before Shana Rabbah. That we should be matzliach in learning the Zohar and being Marbitz Torah Zohar, and we have Futzumar and Seinu Chutza. So we're on Daf Nun Daled and Beis, and we're in the middle of paragraph Elohim Teitiv, and up to with little Dalet of the Tutzei Zohar is, which is 3, 6, 8 lines down in the paragraph. Beis Shaita, at that time when Kayin killed Hevel, light like Kuchabihu, Kashbo Kirsten, Bava Azul Chol Sitra Almi went to all sides of the world. V'lava Asin Makabale. No side would accept him. In other words, he found no menucha. Had to atbicha reshe until he beat on his head. And the tav kame mari, and he did tshuva. He had charata. So that tshuva was necessary in order for him to find a place of respite. I assume this is after this conversation of the Kodesh Baruch Hu. Hashem said, "Kol t'mei achiru tzokim alayim min adama." But in any event, you have to do some tshuva. Kavasei ara, and then the land received them b'midor de l'sata, in a low level which the land possesses. Rabbi Yehuda or Yosef Rabbi Yehuda said, "Ara kabilas leilam heach ba." The land received them to walk in it. In other words, it might have been a low level of land, a place to live which was of a low madrega in some way, shape, or form. But he was allowed to walk in that location. Hashem gave Kayin os, a sign, and evidently whatever koichas were not allowing him to find any menucha, they allowed him to find some respite. Yitzchak lavachi. No, it's not like that. He didn't get to live in the land. Ara. The land received him underneath. Because he lived in some nether world. In a certain place which is below the ground. He was kicked out from the Pnei Adama. He had to live a subterranean life. He wasn't kicked out from above the ground. Where did the land accept him? Ba'arka. I think we've had Arka previously. Arka is a nether world, a world underneath our world. All the people live there concerning them. It says, Yovdum Ara. They are lost from the land, and actually, I'm not sure the Pasuk in Yo is. He does reference here the Chemes, so we did have it on Tesam Rav. The idea of the Arka. And also the pasuk is not brought down. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's a pasuk in Aramaic, in the middle of Yirmiyahu Yud, which is all in Hebrew. And Yud says, "Knei tomu lahom Elokaya dishmaya va'arka lo avadu yovedu me'ara min tchos shmaya ele." So this is the place called Arka is mentioned in Aramaic in the middle of Yirmiyahu. Very interesting pasuk, and this is the subterranean place. This is a Rashi says this: "Igeres hu sheshach Yirmiyahu l'chadiel galuso, begol l'hashil l'kasdim armis tshuva hem omrim lehem avodas akum." It's something which Yirmiyahu sent as a message to the Golus and Bavel. But the Targum is elaborate. Says the elaborate said, "Don't up pat shegen igarta the shachim yonavi levash shar sabe gelusi bevavel vim rom lechokas doi tatum neum pachul tavosa beis Yisrael." They say it's a Rosh Razor kedain tasivu kedain temulon taun the atun pachin tos leisman tzorch. The mistake you worship is a mistake of no benefit. Inumin shmai lechlin achsa mitra. They can't bring down water from the sky. I mean, ara lechlin samcha perin. They can't bring out fruit from the ground. Inun upalcheon yovedu. Those worship will be eradicated. Mi'ara v'shtitzumin chos shmai elaine, and be moved from underneath these heavens. So it's obviously the Zohar is picking up on this idea of Arka as opposed to Ara, and saying that there's a subterranean place called Arka. And so this, in fact, the pasuk see Yovedim Me'arim Mitchos Shmai Ela. These people in Arka are lost from the ground, and from the and underneath heaven they live in a subterranean life. The Tamashavim Medor. This place is they had to live behind the sea. It says Vayeshev Eretz No Kidmas Eden. This is a land of wanderers, evidently people who were not worthy to live on earth, to the east of Eden. It said, "May he shite the kotel kind level." At that time, the kind killed Hevel, the Sparish Adam, meet to say, Adam separated from his wife. I guess because he saw how much strife there's going to be in the world. Train Ruchin Dukvin Hava Asim is Davgin May. From that time, two female ruchos will come to Adam. The only ruchim is Shadim Shatabam. He gave birth to ruchin and Shadim, which go around in the world. There's a whole discussion here, but really we should do the Tosefta here first, which appears on the page, because the Tosefta is talking about Kayin himself and not about Adam. But once you mention this thing about Adam, so this is obviously something which the Rambam actually deals with. I should say obviously, the Rambam actually deals with, and he says that this medrash of Chacham is supposed to be taken as understanding that Adam gave birth to bad people during that time, not necessarily actually spirits, but bad people. Okay, I think we'll stop here because it's long enough, and we'll do the Tosefta next time. And there's a dialogue between Kayin and HaKadosh Baruch Hu.